Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg and this is a 67 convertible. As you can see, the top goes down. Under the hood, it's got a date code correct 327. We believe it's the original motor that came in the car, backed up with a 4-speed, guys. So the top goes down and you got a 4-speed and a 4-barrel. Look at the beautiful restoration on this baby. She is absolutely gorgeous. Now this paint has got a real faint metallic in it. They did a beautiful job laying down that paint. I tell you what, painter really knew what he was doing when he sprayed this one. You can see it's got the RS front end. That grill's looking sweet. The chrome on the front bumper's looking awesome. And look at the body gap on this hood. Look at that baby. She is gorgeous. Now we do look like we got one little touch up right there. As you look down the side of the car, she's straight as can be. And of course, she's got Cragars on her. You gotta put Cragars on your Camaro. All the chrome's looking good, all the stainless, all the anodized aluminum, everything looking sweet. The chrome on the vent window looks good. The rubber around the vent window looks good. And we got great looking interior here. Look at that. Beautiful. We got a tack there mounted to the column. Then of course that 4-speed shifter there and that beautiful center console. We got 3 seat belts in the back so you can lock down the kiddies and go for a ride, get to the ice cream store. And of course, top goes up, top goes down. Check out our website and you can see pictures of the car with the top up, the top down, the whole 9 yards. Later in the video, we're gonna get this baby up in the air and show you what the bottom side looks like too. Look down that quarter panel, smooth as can be. You can see the chrome around the tail lights looks good. The chrome on the back bumper looks great. I'm gonna pop open this trunk, see what's going on in there. Look at that, looks like a brand new car. Look at the attention to detail in the trunk. You wanna pull up the mat on every car. Make sure the underside of that mat looks as good as the top side. As you can see, it looks like they've painted the bottom side of the deck lid. All the lips on the deck lid look good. That's where that skin is wrapped around and spot welded on. That looks all original. All of this area down in here is all painted, looking good. Look down that passenger side, just as beautiful as the driver's side. This is one gorgeous car. And don't forget, we're gonna get her up in the air so you can see the bottom too. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this beautiful little Camaro, so you know we did our homework before we brought it to our shop. Then the first thing that happens to every car here at Vanguard is they get up on the lift so we can inspect them, take pictures, do videos, and we can show you exactly what you're getting. So you can call Tom anytime at 248-974-9513. Also, check us out on the web at vanguardmotorsales.com. You're watching us on YouTube right now, and if you want to see more cool videos just like this one, make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit the little bell button, and you'll get a notification every time we get a cool car in. All right, we're in the convertible now, and normally we'd be driving it, but it is snowy and nasty outside, so I'm not driving this thing until the roads are nice and clean. Now, we may sell it before then, so if you're interested, make sure you call Tom at 248-974-9513. Rest assured, I will add the video to it as soon as it's nice enough to drive. You can see she's absolutely beautiful inside. Sounds amazing. Now I did drive this car a couple of weeks ago when it first came in. Drove out on the expressway, great, feels great, it's got plenty of power. Beautiful little convertible right here. This baby is gorgeous on the bottom, and we're gonna put it up in the air for you right now so you can see just how nice the bottom side is. And don't forget, we can help you on financing and delivery. We can deliver anywhere in the world. All you gotta do is call Tom at 248-974-9513. And don't forget also, we're very close to the airport, so if you'd like to come in and check check it out in person, we'd love to have you. So stick with us, we're going in the air right now. All right, we're underneath this Camaro now, and just like I told you, she is beautiful under here. You can see they even painted the straps on the gas tank. Isn't that sweet? Looks like stainless exhaust. We got mono leaf. We got 373 gear in this 10 bolt, and it is Posi. Shocks look fairly new. On the brakes, the guys pull those all apart on every car, make sure they're in good working order. You can see MagnaFlow mufflers here. They're also stainless. Looks like I got a new fuel line running front to back. I got a new brake line running front to back. I got beautiful paint on the floors here. This is a shiny black paint looking good. Pinch welds look good. The bottom of the rocker looks great. All these reinforcing braces on the floorboard look sweet. I mean, it looks like a brand new car under here. You can see that the frame's been nicely painted. The bushings have been replaced. Parking brake cables there. We got a Muncie transmission. This is similar to what would have come in the car from the factory. We've got a stock appearing bell housing. We got stock clutch linkage here. Everything under here is nice and clean, looking sweet. Looks like a bunch of new parts on the steering gear here also, and the guys will double check all that. It looks like new flex lines going to the disc brakes up front. The ball joints also look like they're fairly new. The shocks look like they're fairly new. I mean, everything under here is looking sweet. Cross members in good shape. You need to check that on every car. I always look at the core support on every car. I always look at the front frame horns, make sure they're not all bent up from a previous accident or something. These are nice and straight. It's got a sway bar here looking good. I mean, everything about this car, you can see the paint work right down to the bottom edge looking sweet. I mean, anybody that bends over and paints it that nice, you know they were doing a quality job. I've got brand new BFGs here with brand new Cragars, and we've got two 1565 15s up front. As you can see, that paint work right here is looking good. I always feel around on the back side of this fender, just like I can get my hand up in there. I tell you, back in the day when guys drove these every day, this tire would spit shit up in there. So that was one of the first things to go on these cars. So whenever you feel this nice and smooth like that, you know you got a quality piece. Look at all these spot welds. This is on a convertible, so it is extra reinforced. All those spot welds are beautiful. Now out back here, we got a little more rubber. We got two 45/60 15s back here. Again, brand new tires, brand new rims. And again, look at the paint work right down to the bottom edge. This painter was definitely not afraid to bend over. Well, let's get under the hood and see what's making the horsepower. All right, under the hood here, we got 327. It's got the correct Quadrajet carburetor sitting on top. Looks like the correct intake also. And I did mention that it was numbers matching, right? Did that come out of my mouth? You can see that we got GM hoses here. The exhaust manifolds look correct also. It does have a stock appearing distributor in it. You can see the fuel line is solid coming up off the fuel pump here. What else can I tell you? It does have power steering. It does have power brakes. Looks like the alternator is a new rebuilt unit. I can see paper tags on that. I mean, everything about this thing, it's just clean as a whistle under here. The paint work here on the inner fenders, you can see the new crossbars, the new bushings in the upper control arms. I see brand new shims in there, so it's got a fresh alignment on it. I mean, the firewall's nicely painted. The bottom side of the hood's nicely painted. The core support looks good. I always look down in the nooks and crannies and at the details on these cars. The details tell you the story on the car. You can see the top of the frames all painted up. You can see the fuel lines even got the clips on here that came from the factory to hold that fuel line in place. I mean, this was a quality restoration right here, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.